Ah, the lion mentality. I like that. Lions are, well, dreadfully misunderstood, don't you think? You look at them, and you imagine strength, bravery, fearlessness, kings and queens of the jungle, right? Well, I'm here to inform you that you're missing the finest part. Because a lion, he's more than just a strong, regal figure. He's crafty, he's relentless, he's a bit unpredictable. You've seen a lion stalk its prey, right? The focus, the patience, the hunger. That's what makes him a king. The lion is generally silent, cunning. He doesn't just shout for attention. No, he waits, he prowls, he calculates, until he pounces. And then, well, all that power, it simply erupts, doesn't it? 1 second, he's a shadow among the tall grass. The next, he's pure, unstoppable force. I think people misunderstand the lion. They think it's about the clamor, the fame, the crown. But that's not what it means to be a lion. That's not what it means to have the lion mentality. Oh no, it's about driving, but a very specific type of drive, one with restraint. You don't see lions squandering energy, do you? They know exactly when to act. They know when to conserve and when to unleash. They're masters of patience, these critters. And patience. Now there's a characteristic that's tougher to nurture than courage. If you ask me, most people, they think being powerful means shouting loud, flexing their muscles, continually demonstrating something to others. But a lion doesn't care about proving anything. That's what makes him dangerous. He's got nothing to prove. He doesn't yell to frighten. He roars because he can. He's powerful and he knows it. But that power, that's not something he wears on his sleeve. That's deep within, inert, waiting. That's where actual power lies. You see, most people have it all wrong about strength, about power, about having that lion mentality. They think they need to flaunt it off, to push it in people's faces. But you know what true strength is? True strength is being able to hold back, to restrict yourself, to manage the beast within. To keep that roar deep in your chest until the timing is exactly right. True strength is in knowing that you can pounce at any moment, but choosing not to. That's the essence of the lion. That's the essence of a real ruler. You want to survive in this world, you want to thrive? Then you better comprehend what it actually means to be a lion. It implies you have to live without wanting approval, without looking for validation. Lions don't glance around for praises. They don't need anyone to tell them they're strong. They just are. A lion attitude indicates that you accomplish what needs to be done without asking for permission, without needing someone to pat you on the back. You move forward with a hunger that doesn't rely on anyone else's applause. You see, when you stop wanting others to recognize your strength, that's when you start becoming truly powerful. You have to conceive of yourself as that predator in the forest. Now, don't go all touchy. I'm not saying go out there and start prowling after folks. I'm saying carry yourself like a predator. Because that predator, he doesn't care about the opinion of the prey. You get what I'm saying? You start caring what the world thinks, and you lose your focus. You lose that inner fire. You become prey. You start glancing about, you start thinking about what the herd is doing, what people think. That's when you lose your edge. See, in this world, it's not the loudest person who's the most dangerous. It's the one with the fire within. It's the one who doesn't need anyone else to tell him what he's worth. The one who knows what he wants and doesn't need permission to go after it. That's the heart of the lion. That's the lion's hunger. Deep, ferocious, and not up for negotiation. Now, let me tell you something else. A lion is territorial. He doesn't waste time trying to control what doesn't belong to him. He focuses on his own place, his own territory, and he protects it. And that's something you need to learn too, because people, they love to stick their noses into places they don't belong. They want to impress people who don't care, chase things that aren't theirs, try to be something they're not. They squander time comparing themselves, coveting what others have, trying to control what doesn't belong to them. Lions don't do that. Oh no. If you want to have that lion attitude, you've got to learn what's yours and fight for it. You've got to know where your boundaries are, and when someone walks over them, you make them understand who they're dealing with. This is what it means to have that lion spirit. You don't waste time trying to be king of someone else's jungle. You focus on yours, and you make sure everyone else understands that you don't play around. You have to protect your space, your ambitions, your dreams with the same strong tenacity. And one last thing, people prefer to say lions are fearless. Well, here's the secret. The lion isn't fearless. Fear is what keeps him sharp. Fear is what keeps him alive. Fear is what makes him cautious. The lion is not reckless, my friend. He's calculated because he understands what he has to lose. Dread may be a tool if you learn how to use it. But here's the catch, you can't let it own you. Fear has to be like the roaring flames of a fire inside you, something you control. You feel it, you use it, you let it make you sharper, more alert. But you don't let anything stop you. The lion mentality is about converting fear into fuel, about letting that fire burn without letting it devour you. It's about understanding you're not invincible, but carrying yourself like you are. It's about recognizing your limits and then destroying them. That's the genuine beauty of the lion. He respects the danger, but he doesn't bend to it. He embraces the excitement of the hunt, the uncertainty of the jungle. He's not ignorant to the risks. He's just brave enough to face them. So, do you still want that lion mentality? Because if you do, then you've had to lose all these small illusions you have. You have to get rid of this drive to prove yourself, to compare, to seek validation. You have to quiet the cacophony and start listening to the only voice that matters, your own. You've got to let go of comfort and embrace the hunger, the restlessness, the fire. You have to start protecting what's yours, respecting the threats, and knowing exactly when to strike. And remember, the lion is not the king because he's the biggest or the fastest or even the strongest. No, he's the king because he's relentless, because he's strategic, because he's unafraid to embrace the chaos. So don't be frightened to embrace your own turmoil, to own the volatility within you. Don't waste time trying to tame it, use it. Let that make you fierce. Let it make you unstoppable. Because that's what it means to have the lion mentality. And if you don't want it, if it sounds like too much, too fierce, too wild, well, there's always room among the sheep. Cue sinister laughter.